So I did do an hour, the first hour's worth of stuff, but the first hour was literally the walkthrough and the welcome back to the world, Aloy, and here is the tutorial on how to use all the new weapons and etc, etc. And I didn't want to bother you, bother or bore you with the that, because tutorials, while they are useful and helpful, are more for the player's benefit, and I didn't want you to have to sit and watch like do this on screen and push X and here's how you move and so on and so forth, and just be like, ugh. So now we are going to go to Mardard and talk to Vorel, which is right here. We are already in the city, so we're going to talk to this person right here. His name is Vorel, and we met him in the first game.
It's like the day of the battle. I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors.
It's the opposite of East.
The Tenakth, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King Avad, a fragile peace has been negotiated.
Avad was
The next embassy
someone we met in the first game as well.
on the edge of the frontier.
He was a little crazy.
Attend the gathering under his auspices. The Tenakth might grant rite of passage instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need.
More killers. More assassins.
The Sun King.
Ah, and here he is. Speaking of Avad.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamen, quiet.
Cute kid.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace. But I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but I... Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Nah.
Really? Must you?
Got my spear back. Nice. So this is a post-apocalyptic game, like I say. It's all about wilderness survival and use what you have in your arsenal. So my main weapon is going to be a spear and lots of stealth. And you pick up machine parts
Perhaps you'd like to spend
by
more time
the
with friends. Come speak
by
to me
killing
when you're ready to
machines.
start.
So you have to loot a bunch of stuff. So that's gonna be fun.
I need to attach the Master Override to my new spear.
And the Master Override was the one thing that we were able to one of the many attachments, or one of the last attachments we were able to attach onto the spear to be able to override, which means to be able to ride the said animal.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right.
So Ashley Brosh plays Aloy.
I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I
So that was a statue of Aloy thanking
I
her
hoped you'd remain
in the city of Meridian, which is where we are, to pay homage to the rescuer of the oppressors, of which Aloy is. They rescued everybody,
Tanakh.
saved the world from the oppressors of Hades, the oppressor of known as Hades.
Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
So this is the JRPG aspect of it, being able to do conversations and stuff like that.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
Turns
I wouldn't
out,
ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. Asuram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly.
those are all the different races within the
But none
within
fought
the
back
game.
like the Tanakh. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
Oh, I bet it was.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tanakh just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier. Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
How did you get the Tanakhs to talk again after the war?
I'm not sure who the Tanakh are. They sound like a new race of people that are going to be introduced into this
Did you
game.
have tiaras?
More like metals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tanakh want lasting peace.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tanakh captive?
5 years? Tanakh emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. Itamen looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you.
Yeah, cute.
He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But
Doesn't want any of them.
he's trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itamen comes of age...
Well, you could stand.
Free of the crown. I might
Sorry,
be
that
able
was
to
a bad
travel
joke.
Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy.
Yeah. Not easy being the hero.
I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way
Make
you left
time.
before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back, but I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay?
She
Or are you
likes
forced
him.
to spend time to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
I do hope to see Meridian again, Avad. And you. But this mission, it's my life. It's all I can think about. I have to stay focused.
As do most people when they're on a mission, or else if they get distracted, they'll forget what they're doing.
I can't imagine that. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Well, if that place were to end up being Meridian, know that you will always receive a boundless welcome here. Tend to your mission, Aloy. I will hope for your success, and look forward to your return.
They like each other. You can clearly tell. Alright, well, thanks for watching this video of Horizon Forbidden West. Next time we will continue on and figure out what our next objective will be. Until then, this has been Lion of Hyrule, and I am signing